I'm back, baby.
What?
The time is right, we're feeling tight. Let's have a drink or two.
Down.
The cans are cracked, the boys are back. We're gonna talk shit at you.
Down.
Small town drunks. Small town drunks.
I did it. I did the shot.
Hello.
Hi.
Where's Small Town Jokes?
I'm Mike.
I'm Nath. Nope.
No, other way around.
I'm Mike.
I'm Nate.
We're Small Town Junks. This
Yeah.
podcast, right?
What did we just drink?
What? You're jumping so far ahead.
What?
You've been gone 1 week and you're just fucking it already.
Yeah.
With this podcast, we're two drunk idiots talk all things nerdy, movies, video games, TV shows. We take whiskey shots every 10 minutes.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
That was poisonous.
Yeah. We've got the dregs of last time we recorded together, which is half a bottle of Jim Beam and half a bottle of Jack Daniels.
Oh, I did not like that.
Yeah.
I was off last time.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I was very sick.
You were sick. You're a poorly little boy.
I was with you in spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And I literally mean that because the fever dreams took me to you
Yeah.
on the dream
You
plane.
were watching me and Jack record.
Yeah, I was over you trying to hex you both. Like,
What did you think to Jack's episode?
I liked it. Yeah, I liked all those terrible opinions he had.
Yeah,
he's
controversial.
really riled up the old Norm. I don't know.
What?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, it was fun, man. I think we're gonna get Jack back one day
When
with
we're both
of
here,
us.
yeah.
Because I think we want to talk comics with him at some
Yeah,
point.
we'll talk comics.
I'm
and
sure he'll have more controversial opinions.
Yeah, I edited that episode and listening to you guys
Yeah.
cucking me on my own
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
podcast. Or our podcast,
No,
sorry.
it's my podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
podcast. I will not. I'll bow down. I'm the beta here.
Yeah. Woo!
Woo!
Oh,
No,
it's
sorry,
starting
you
earlier.
woo. Yeah.
It's starting earlier this time.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Soul Region.
Whoa! Fuck.
Yeah.
That's
sorry.
a valid point, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're brave.
I'm gonna stop.
I applaud your bravery.
I'm gonna stop bullying him now. What do you want to say?
Yeah, just editing that, I was just like, I want to jump in and talk about what you're talking about, and just shut you down. Just stop.
Yeah.
Just stop talking.
Originally we were gonna talk about we were both gonna bring opinions to the table, and Jack said his first two, and I was like, I'm just gonna let this
Yeah,
go.
just let this go.
I was gonna let this train go because.
Would you try and stop a tornado?
No, exactly.
No.
And I just felt like it would be more entertaining and piss more people
That's
off
right.
to just let him do his thing.
That's
so
right. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you for that. And I think the world thanks you as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. World, you are welcome. We're also drinking Stellas because you were in charge of getting the beers.
Yeah, and I fucked up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you know what, actually? I was drinking some of this earlier because I've been doing a thing which I tweeted about a while ago, which we will talk about next time because we have a
Could you
different...
be any more cryptic?
Yeah. Maybe it will be exciting for me to say these things in this way. And yeah, we used to drink Stella fucking all the time.
Yeah, because when we were teenagers, our older friend who got beer drank Stella.
Fucking the smell,
Yeah.
the aroma of a fucking wet park and waiting to see if your mum will let you stay out for like an hour longer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, the memories.
Mm.
It's also a warm Stella as well.
Oh, these have not been refrigerated.
In the
I had
slightest.
every chance to put them in
And
the
you
fridge.
just did not.
I left them on the kitchen table. So you're welcome.
That's some warm Stella.
Yeah.
What you been watching, Nath?
What have I been watching?
You've been sick, so I'm expecting you to have a lot to talk about. You've been ill, so...
I do have a lot to talk about, actually.
Well, we don't have time for that.
No,
So
all right,
tell
well,
me
moving on.
Pretty much.
Right. The first one I want to talk about, have you seen... Well, it's not... All right, I
Whoa.
titled that wrong, didn't I?
Whoa.
That was almost like I was going to jump into...
That's really good. You've been gone 2 weeks, and you are...
How do I do this?
You're all over the place.
You know what? It's awful.
It's,
This human interaction
podcast off.
is terrible. Can I tell a story real quick?
Yeah?
Recently, we had a bonfire night in the UK here.
Woo!
And went down to the local village bonfire, right?
Yeah.
And big crowd of people. It was horrible. I stood amongst them. I hate people, right? I hate social interaction, right?
Yeah,
Hate
he's
it.
not lying.
No. And where we stood watching this bonfire before the fireworks went off, the wind was blowing a lot of embers towards us, right? A lot of embers and like smoldering ash and stuff like that. And I'm wearing my best like fake fur polystyrene coat.
Of course.
Not like a proper fur coat. It's got a fur lining.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I feel some touching going on my left shoulder, and I look round, and some fucking fella stood there with his wife and kids, and he's patting me on the shoulder, and he was like, "All right, fella, you're almost a light there." And I was fucking, I was just, I was like, "Oh, thanks." Obviously I didn't because I'm a little pussy. I was like, "Thank you." But I was like, "God damn it, don't touch me. I would rather you have let me burn to death than fucking don't touch
you speak
me.
to me.
Do not touch me."
I had a fun interaction with a member of the public today.
Yeah?
Yeah, someone cut me up driving, so I gave him a little toot.
Yeah.
Just
Real toot.
Yeah. So he immediately slammed his brakes on. So I went around him, and he just drove next to me, just giving me the finger.
Lovely.
Effing and blinded.
Yeah.
Trying to get me to pull my window down.
Yeah.
But the best thing is, his girlfriend's just sat there, just shrinking into the seat because he's leaning over her to try and give me the finger.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty entertaining.
That sounds nice.
That was a very angry man.
Yeah.
Very angry.
Yeah.
So if you're listening, mate, go fuck yourself.
Probably my fucking dad, man.
Yeah,
he
probably
gets
was.
crazy, Roger. I've heard he's gone for fistfuls of change in the cup holders before. Just fucking chucked him at cars that cut him up. Anyway, what did I watch when I was sick? I watched a little ditty called Hardcore Henry.
Oh, yeah.
You seen it?
I have.
I loved it.
You loved it?
I fucking loved it.
Did it make you sick at all?
No, it didn't.
See, I
didn't.
love the concept. Actually, I love the execution. I think it was really well done.
Yeah.
But I think it's hard to watch, man.
I understand how it would be. It's a lot like VR games.
Yeah,
and stuff like that,
for
hard
sure.
For people.
It's, I think it's super impressive.
Yes.
The transitions and stuff are really, really cool. I quite liked the reveal about Sharto Copley.
Oh my god, his character was the best.
Yeah,
wasn't
it's a cool
it?
little reveal.
It's just such a fun film, I found. And it's made by one Russian guy, wasn't it?
I have no idea.
Well, not one, because there was a team of them and stuff. But yeah,
there was one.
It was like a Russian-American film, basically.
Oh yeah,
because it's all set in Russia, isn't it?
Yeah. So anyone who doesn't know, it's first person
action film.
And it's insane, to be honest, isn't it? And it's all sort of one take, more or less.
Yeah, it's from the point of view of the main character, Henry, who's like a cyborg who wakes up after some kind of accident or whatever. And he's got to figure out what the fuck's going on and stuff.
For anyone who's interested in filmmaking, I think it's well worth a watch because it's when you watch it and you sort of going, how the fuck did they do that?
Yeah, from like a cinematographer's point of view, as well as like a stunt coordinators and choreographers and stuff like that, because you've got to mix those two together essentially. You've got to mix the cinematography with choreographing,
because the
how the camera moves around the action.
Yeah, because it's literally on one of the characters.
Yes, yeah.
The planning for that must have been insane.
So it's such an impressive film. But yeah, I mean, in terms of story, it's like so
it's just an action
shallow.
movie.
Yeah. But the characters are fun.
Yeah,
it's caricature-y. I loved it.
Yeah.
Have you watched anything?
Yeah, I watched Death of Stalin.
Oh yeah. After I said,
yeah, I loved it, man.
Yeah,
it's really funny.
It's really funny.
You're when Stalin's first on the floor and they're all coming in and they all kneel in his piss. It's a bit of a weird movie, I thought. It's a bit because it's funny, but it's based on history. And
there's some really dark stuff, breaking it up. People literally being marched in the streets to their death.
But I think it's great. It's very British, isn't it? I think Jeffrey Tambor is hilarious.
Oh, he's so funny. His character's so funny.
Good in it. I loved it, man.
Yeah.
But you talked about it before, so I don't really need to.
That's cool.
The other thing I watched was Death of Stalin.
Oh, you watched that again? That was quick.
Sorry, no. I watched Incredibles 2.
Oh, yeah, I saw that in the cinema.
Yeah, what do you think?
Saw it in the cinema, mate.
So
it was all right. I don't think it was as good as one. I feel bad for people who were waiting for it. Oh my god, when is there gonna be Incredibles 2? I didn't. I
thought it was really good.
Maybe I didn't rate Incredibles 1 that much.
I didn't rate Incredibles 1 that much.
Yeah,
but I think it was good and kind of contemporary, challenging stereotypes of men and women. And, that's why it got a lot of attention.
I saw someone say it's just the plot of Cheaper by the Dozen, isn't it? Fucking.
It actually is.
Yeah, the dad character has to stay behind and look after the kids.
I thought it was funny. It's quite funny.
It's pretty funny.
I think Jack's funny, the baby.
I'm not a huge fan of the character animation, all the other superheroes they bring into it. When they're trying to do, I didn't like the way they looked all ugly and stuff.
Yeah,
I just didn't really like that.
It wasn't pretty enough for you.
It wasn't clean cut and pretty and stuff. We're gonna have to do a shot in a minute.
Oh god,
fucking dreading that.
You watched or played anything else? I'm gonna pour 'em out.
So me and my girlfriend have been watching The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. And I fucking love it.
Of course you do.
It's really good. It's done by the people who did Riverdale, which I haven't seen.
Oh yeah, I saw some of Riverdale. Yeah. I'm aware of it.
Yeah, I really like it. I'll tell you why after this.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've got it down, man. That one just went.
No. Tell me why I like it. While I convulse in the corner.
It's dark, right?
It is dark.
It's not Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
No, it's not your mama's Sabrina.
It's not the cute.
No.
The cute teen drama
With like a laugh track or a silly animatronic cat and stuff.
Yeah. Salem, what a character.
What a character, yeah.
But, okay, why do you like it?
Because it's dark.
Is that it?
No, like... That's such a fake laugh I'm doing. Am I right?
Mate, I had so much more fun with Jack.
Did you?
oh, he's literally crying into his beer.
Why don't you fuck yourself?
Yeah?
How about that? Why don't you fuck your own face?
I watched Split.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I saw Split as well.
Yeah, what do you
watched
think?
that. I really liked it.
Yeah? I thought there were some really shit moments in it.
Yeah?
I honestly think it'd be a better film if M. Night Shyamalan didn't make it.
Really?
Yeah. James McAvoy is fucking outstanding.
Of course, yeah. All the characters he plays.
Yeah, you should watch it purely to see him. I just found there were some really weird moments and some really weird shots and lines from characters that just really jarred me out of it.
Okay.
The perfect example, I think everyone, well, the trailers for Glass are out, but the big reveal at the end is that Split is set in the same universe as Unbreakable. Bruce Willis shows up at the end. That little scene is crap. Like the lines they say.
The line is crap. Like my girlfriend actually pointed that out to me. She was like, "Why would they?" Because we watched. She'd never seen Unbreakable, so I showed that to her after watching Split. Tonally, very different films. You know? It's kind of strange that Split is connected to Unbreakable. But yeah, she was like, after we watched Unbreakable, she was like, "So why would someone say like, oh, that reminds
like
me of Mr. Glass?"
Yeah. How does a guy with multiple personalities remind you of a guy who set a bomb on a train?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
yeah.
And
that point I understand. For sure,
for me, there's a few moments like that in it, but it looks fantastic.
Oh yeah.
I think like his den is awesome. The kind of production design of it, the ideas behind it, and he's amazing. Yeah. Especially the scenes where he literally chops in and out of characters.
Yes.
In the same take and stuff. And it's just alright. So little things, the over sexualization of the women. Like they all end up like in their knickers or in their bras,
is strange,
and it's just like it's totally unnecessary.
And they're all meant to be teenagers as well.
Yeah, and I get. So the point of it is one of the characters has OCD, so the girls get dirty and he makes them take the clothes off.
Yeah.
But for me personally, you could get that across without having to put them into their panties.
Doesn't it also mention that he likes to make teenage girls dance for him and stuff?
Yeah. It's weird in parts, basically. But yeah, I think it's worth a watch, and I'm gonna go and see Glass.
Yeah, Glass is kind of exciting.
Do you know the line of the story of Glass?
I don't. Tell me.
So Glass, Bruce Willis, and James McAvoy.
Oh, not like a story of how it came to be.
No, just I mean the movie.
Oh yeah, I know what goes on in the film. I mean, you might as well continue for people who don't know.
I think they're all in some kind of prison place, and
like a mental institute, right?
Asylum, and Glass lets the beast out to see if Bruce Willis can beat it or something. Right? That's basically the idea. Testing to.
That's right.
I do quite like the idea. The concept of Split's really cool, where it's like people with multiple personalities actually become those people and show physical symptoms of, like, one of them has diabetes, right?
That's right, and he has to take.
But none of the other personalities have to take insulin.
No,
I think that's a really cool idea to explore.
Yeah.
But the film on a whole, I thought was a bit average. But that's just my opinion.
I liked it a bit more, but maybe that's because I'm just excited to see M. Night Shyamalan do something good.
Yeah.
After a while.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that also, it is head and shoulders above his last three films.
Yeah, it's a return to sort of form.
Definitely, yeah. I am shitting on it a little bit. It's better than I'm making out there.
Yeah, compared to the rest. Yeah, sure.
Anyway.
You picked up Red Dead?
No.
If we were smarter people, we'd be talking about it.
So I haven't got Red Dead yet because I'm working shitloads away from home. So I don't have my PlayStation with me, and I know I have 2 weeks off at Christmas.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm not leaving my bedroom. So what about you? Got any plans to get it?
No, actually, because I'm PC based.
Yeah.
And
is it not on PC?
Not yet, no.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to double dip it. This is what Rockstar did with GTA 5. They announced it for the PS3 and the Xbox 360 at the end of its life cycle.
Yeah.
There's already rumors that next E3 they're going to announce the next generation of consoles. So I wouldn't be surprised if
they re-release Red Dead on that.
Yeah, so Red Dead's going to come out. It's already out for PS4 and Xbox One. Oh, that's a big old shot.
Yeah, I just spilt shot everywhere.
RIPU. And then they'll release it on the next one, the PS5 and the Xbox whatever, and then they'll release it on PC, because there will be people who will be like, I can't wait for it to be on PC or the next console. I'm going to buy a PS4 today, get it now.
And replay it.
Yeah, and then they'll be like, oh, I'm going to buy it on PC now. It's finally on PC.
Is that what you meant by double dipping it?
That's double dipping
twice,
it, yeah.
Right?
Rockstar knows that, yeah, they can get people buying the same game twice, if not 3 times.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's already outsold what Red Dead 1 did in 8 years, you know, of its being released in like 2 weeks.
Yeah. By all accounts, it does look incredible.
It looks amazing. It looks incredible. I am super jelly. I can't play it, but...
Super jelly.
Super jelly, mate.
Fuck you, man.
But also, I think I've grown up enough that, I'm not going to be like, I'm going to spunk away 260 quid
on a console just to play it.
Just to play it once, and I will never touch that console again.
I guess I'm doing that a little bit by I'm not buying it and trying to force it, like cram in playing it around a busy work schedule. I'm just waiting until I've got time.
Yeah, because what's the point of buying it now? You never know. You might get it cheaper a little bit down the line, you know? Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably.
Cool, man.
Yeah. All right. Shall I do a little? Have you played?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. You won't have played it. It's on PC.
Right.
Have you played Parkitect?
No.
No. Do you remember Theme Park World?
Yeah.
You ever play that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I love Theme Park World, man.
cool.
So much fun. I only liked it when you put the cheats in though, so you had like unlimited money.
Yeah. Most of these PC games you can do that now anyway. Like, or they're called microtransactions.
Like creative mode or whatever, right? Or like peace mode.
That's right.
Yeah. Right. So what's Parkitect?
So a few years ago, another game came out that was like filling that theme park building void called Planet Coaster, which
Planet Coaster,
which by all accounts was a pretty cool game. It was very graphically pretty.
You know what I've just done?
What?
I thought you meant coaster as in like what you put a cup of tea on.
Why?
You meant coaster as in roller coaster.
Roller coaster.
Planet
Coaster. Yeah, fucking hell. Oh, look at the way the Earl Grey's perched on that one. Oh, nice.
I'm so British right now.
Yeah, that one's got a hobnob fucking dangling off the side of it.
Hobnobs.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
Anyway, yeah.
Planet Coaster came out.
It came out and it was a really good design game. It was pretty graphics, but there wasn't much like micromanagement to it.
Right, okay.
So I went ahead and I found another game, and Parkitect, it's on Steam Early Access, which means it's still being developed.
So it's a not finished game.
Yeah, basically. So if that's not your cup of tea, wait till it's finished and see what's going on. But I picked it up early already. And I really enjoy it. I think some of the main points it has over Planet Coaster, which I was on about, is it's much more kind of micromanagey. So I don't know if something I remember from Theme Park World was you could place down like a little stand to buy some chips, some French fries, and you could adjust like the saltiness level of them.
Oh, really?
And you could adjust the price. So something we used to do is you
crank the salt up.
You crank the salt up and make it really cheap.
So everyone buys salty chips.
And then you put the drink stand down and you fucking make it like £10 for a can of Coke.
Because everyone eats too many salty cheeps.
They're all like fucking
salty cheeps.
Salty cheeps.
Yeah.
They're all thirsty.
It's quite good AI that happens kind of thing, right?
Yeah. And that's something that's kind of back in Planet Coaster, as well as, the ability to design your own roller coasters.
Are we not talking about Parkitect?
Oh, fucking Parkitect, yeah.
Right.
I've had a drink, mate.
Yeah, I can tell.
I've had a drink.
You're like lolling all over the place over there.
What?
I don't know. I've had a drink too.
Oh.
So this is probably the latest we've ever recorded, and boy, am I suffering for it.
Yeah, it's a little bit. That's my bad. I'm sorry.
No. We're good. So it's that kind of management.
Micromanagement as well as like...
detail management. Yeah, micromanagement makes a kind of...
Sound a bit like work.
Yeah.
yeah, it can be as detailed as you like, or you can leave it and leave everything on their defaults. And you can go about designing your own roller coasters. You can design like your pathways and the lights and stuff like that.
Right, okay, yeah, cool.
And it's got the tools... Oh no, you're setting up a shot.
Yeah, it's shot time, baby.
All right.
Wow.
Oh no.
That was a very big one.
I hated that. I hated everything about that. Oh.
I don't like Jack Daniels.
No, I don't either. Can we switch?
Yeah, we'll switch on the next one.
All right, thank you.
So you create your own roller coasters, your own...
Yeah, and like you can price...
How much control do you have over like what the roller coaster does? Do you build each part of it? Or
yeah, you can do, yeah. So
you can literally... What, is it like straight track, loop-the-loop, spin, corner?
So it's not... No, it's literally... You place it per meter and then you say what that meter of track is doing. So up, down... enough, you curve it around to loop. You can
and then do you have to like test them to make sure they work?
Yeah, you have to test them. And it has like these overlays that tells you how much like G-force your coaster's
Can
generating.
you kill people on them?
I'm not sure if you can yet.
Right, okay.
Hopefully you can at some point, or hopefully you can design these really stupid ones that you have people riding like for a year and stuff like that, because that's always fun.
Yeah, for sure. You never get off.
Yeah, and graphically though, it's not as pretty as Planet Coaster.
Right.
The graphics are a little more basic and blocky.
Right.
Also, the style of them is quite pretty in its own right. So kind of think like a more polished Minecraft almost.
Okay, so it's style over realism.
Yes, for sure.
That's not always a bad thing, man.
No,
like,
no,
I'm quite
isn't.
a fan. I guess one that jumps out to me is like Crackdown, like the cell shaded.
Yes,
kind of thing.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I love that because stuff doesn't have to be realistic.
No, it doesn't.
It's a video game, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
I think the gaming industry today, that it doesn't sort of lend itself to that kind of ideology as much.
yeah,
anymore.
there was a time, wasn't it, where everyone was striving for the most human-looking characters.
Yeah.
Whereas I think nowadays, especially with indie gaming becoming bigger,
and it's cheaper not to go for the most intensive graphics.
But you can still make like there's loads of awesome games out there that are like just 2 colors.
Yeah,
you know,
and
like
then
just black
the
and
art
red or
style
something.
can sell it for them. You know.
Yeah, for sure. That's what makes it unique. Right?
Yeah. Sure. Why not?
Sure, why not? Fuck
it. Fuck it. I don't. I've had a drink.
Have you had a drink?
I'm gonna get shit faced.
Yeah, it's gonna get bad, isn't it? This one.
I'm gonna tell you now, it's gonna get a lot worse before it gets any better.
So Planet Coast, fuck.
Parkitect. It's called
Parkitect.
Parkitect. It's on Steam for about like 15 quid, so it's actually cheaper than a lot around.
That's pretty
If
good,
you're looking to scratch that roller coaster building itch or theme park building itch, I'd say pick that up over Planet Coaster personally.
Yeah.
You don't need as good PC to run it.
Right, okay, yeah. Always a bonus.
Yeah.
Because we don't all have huge PCs bigger than our bedrooms.
Exactly, yeah. Like supercomputers.
Yeah, I picture like the Matrix server room.
Yeah.
That's what your room's like, right?
No, my PC's fucking shit these days.
Oh, have you got the Wi-Fi working yet?
Yes.
Yay!
But I don't know, it keeps crashing. If some fans could send us some money so I could fix my PC, that would be fucking fantastic.
Fucking fantastic.
And then I would do some streaming on it. I'll do some streaming.
Yay!
Yay!
Cool, man. Parkitect. Sounds fun.
Parkitect, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Okay.
bye.
So we've been in Small Towns now, haven't we?
No, topics.
JK.
What's the topic? Oh, can I introduce it?
Yeah.
All right. Here's the topic. See if you can get this one. What you do? What you do? What you do? Right?
Nah.
That's the like.
Bad boys.
What you gonna do? That's how the song starts.
Is
man.
it?
Yeah.
I didn't hear.
It might. I don't know.
I was gonna go. It's happening. It's happening.
It's happening.
It's happening.
What's happening, Mike?
Bad Boys 3.
Oh, thank God.
I know, right?
Thank God.
I've been waiting years for this shit to come out.
There's one loaded in the chamber at all times.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I'm always this close, but now I've just like popped it out.
Yeah.
I don't need it anymore.
Things are looking up, man.
Things are looking up.
Like all the shit that's going on in the world, but
Yeah.
we're getting Bad Boys 3.
I've cancelled my funeral plot.
Otherwise known as Bad Boys for Life.
Yes. Is life spelt correctly?
Yes, it is.
Oh, that's
Yes.
boring.
Not,
I can't
not
watch that.
LYF, not
Oh,
Lift.
fuck's sake.
Fuck's sake, Will
Fuck's
Smith.
sake.
So, off the back of Will Smith posting a little Instagram video
That's right.
of him and Martin Lawrence saying Bad Boys 3 is definitely happening. They're both signed on for it. I basically made you watch Bad Boys 1 and 2.
1 and 2, yeah.
And,
which I haven't watched in about 10 years. So.
I haven't seen Bad Boys 1 in a long time. I really like Bad Boys 2, man. I really do. I really do. We're going to fall out over this, aren't we? I think it's good. So
I'm good.
So, Bad Boys 1.
Bad Boys
Let's
1.
start there.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I've got some great notes.
Yeah, so
I've
do
got
I.
some great
Yeah.
notes.
Okay, so Dave, what happens in Bad Boys 1? You want
All
to
right, my first note, and I think this is about the introduction of Will Smith's character, is it's funny because he has sex with lots of women. That's the joke, right?
I don't know when that is.
Well, it's just implied, right?
Right, yeah.
So yeah, we open with the breakfast scene, don't we? Well, we don't open with it. Do we open with it?
No, we open with the robbery.
Oh, we do open with the robbery.
Did you even watch the film?
Yeah, I watched it, but like I was so excited the whole time.
Right, so basically, some robbers
That's right.
in black and white stripy shirts with big swag bags with dollar signs written on
Yeah,
them.
the Hamburglar.
Yeah, still.
They break into McDonald's HQ.
Yeah.
No, I know what you're on about. They're riding along in the armored truck and they shoot the patsy out the back, right?
Yeah.
Who's dressed as a cop.
And then they rob the evidence locker,
Of all
a
the
huge load of heroin.
Yeah.
So then these two maverick cops.
That's right.
Mike Lowry.
Mike Lowry.
Mike Lowry.
That's a joke.
And Marcus Markinson.
Lowry.
Marcus Lowry. They get put on the case.
Oh, well, because it was their bust. It was their
bust
heroin
originally.
that they did before the film.
So they, and then basically what happens is, so this I want to put up. A lady of the night who Will Ferrell's character is fucking hell.
Will Ferrell's character is playing.
That would be a whole new Bad Boys, wouldn't it? Fuck.
Is that the Will Ferrell character from Starsky and Hutch remake?
Yeah.
It's gonna get a little weird.
Was...
Two dragons.
Two dragons. You look a bit like him with your headband on tonight.
Thanks, man.
It's not a compliment.
Thanks.
So a lady of the night that Will Smith's character knows, he asks her to keep an ear out for some guys with extra cash.
And heroin.
She gets called, she goes to her agent or whatever, and so basically she gets called up to go and be a prostitute.
Yeah.
And she takes her room. She has plans with her roommate that evening. So she.
Do you know what would be fun if you come be a prostitute with me?
Yeah, like that is essentially what happens.
And because I'm laying it down now, Michael Bay hates women so much.
It's so obvious in this one.
He hates women so much. She's just like, well, yeah, I'll come be a prostitute with you. Like, I'll complain, but I won't put up that much of a fight.
So then they both go to this guy's house, and whilst they're there, he's stolen some of the heroin, basically, and the guys who stole it come in, shoot the prostitute friend and the guy, and the friend who isn't a prostitute
the
escapes.
Prostitute for a day escapes,
and then they have to look after her and get the heroin
she
back.
finds the cops, she finds Mike Lowry, and they have to protect her whilst the drug dealers hunt her down and they chase the drug dealers. Wow, what a complex plot.
I've got to go there, right?
Yeah.
Martin Lawrence's wardrobe throughout that film is fan-fucking-tastic.
It's impeccable.
Like, it starts off in a burgundy colour waistcoat suit. You know what I mean? It's like suit pants with the burgundy waistcoat, and it's kind of padded. Yeah. And then the next day he's wearing like the same thing, but it's beige. Yeah. It's like a beige baggy pants.
One for every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the day after that, he shows up in a bandana and shades.
That's right.
And it's like so 90s.
Why won't anyone dress like a fucking cop in these films?
Right. They refuse, right?
They're ridiculous.
Also, when he's wearing the bandana and shades, Will Smith's wearing basically the same outfit he was wearing the day before.
Mate, Will Smith's dressed like a male prostitute the whole fucking film.
He literally is.
It's ridiculous. If I walked into that police station, I go, oh, sorry, I've got the wrong building.
They are terrible cops. Right?
Well,
you know the bit where they come across like a crime scene where there's a murdered guy? Yeah. Immediately just start knocking stuff over and going through all the papers and just disrupting the crime scene.
It happens again in the second.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Fuck me.
The dramatic flashbacks I really enjoy, where it keeps flashing back to the moment that the prostitute got shot.
Now, can I comment on the... Well, basically, anytime anyone gets shot, not in a gunfight, we get the Holy Trinity. We get slow-mo. Yeah. We get the fucking close-up of the squibs going off on the front and back to make it look like a simple 9mm gun has blown a fucking cannon hole in their chest.
It's a hand cannon.
Actually, it's a quadrilogy. You get the fucking guitar riff.
Yeah, every time.
Somehow, somewhere, the lights start flashing in the background.
Every time. Yeah.
Every time. This happens like 4 or 5 times in this fucking film.
It's so good, man.
It's incredible.
It's so good.
It's incredible. We have to do a shot.
Oh shit! You want to pour them out?
No.
I've got another point. There's an insult in it that I love, which is a fat guy talking to the not prostitute girl. She gives him the finger and says, "Scratch this." Yeah. And he says, "I'll scratch whatever you want, you blue-eyed bitch."
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
How good of an insult is that? Like,
no, I don't even think he's trying to insult her. He's trying to like.
It's like that's a mobster or like complimenting
He thinks
someone.
he's like, oh, I'm gonna get lucky with this line.
You blue-eyed bitch.
It is ridiculous. It's like Michael Bay was just like, oh, that line. You know, he says the line, and Michael Bay's like, it's not aggressive enough. It's not. Yeah. You know, you're being too nice to her. Why don't you try calling her a blue-eyed bitch? Yeah. Well, actress, what have you got? You got blue eyes? Call her that.
In all honesty, doesn't that sound like something we would say when we're really drunk?
You blue-eyed bitch.
Yeah. Why don't you fuck off, you blue-eyed bitch?
Yeah. Can we clarify not to women, to like
anyone? Yeah.
Okay. or each other.
The 90s computers, I loved.
Yeah.
The tracking program that is so pixelated.
Oh, mate.
How the fuck do they know where they are?
It's that classic CSI of like, can you just zoom in on the license plate and then can you clear that image up for me?
Yeah.
No, that's not how
and
it works.
it clearly cuts to a different photo that they just took closer.
I really enjoy that Will Smith gets like slut shamed by Martin Lawrence's wife.
That's
really nice.
He does. Yeah, when the woman shows up at his house in like a sexy outfit and just lets herself in and then gets like ushered out. Because that happens in real life, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah.
I wish I was Will Smith, man. We get the first Michael Bay slow motion sweeping shot from low to high around characters as a dramatic moment happens.
Yes, yeah.
It happens for the first time in that.
Yeah. And that would go on to be later featured in the Transformers films.
It's more famous than the Transformers. So Bad Boys is Michael Bay's first movie.
93, am I right?
No, 5. Close. So close. Man.
Close.
But
I have a question.
Yeah.
All the fucking 90s films tropes in this film.
Yeah.
Did he like try to use every single one, or did he pioneer every single one?
I would say tried to use, because I'm sure they started in the 80s with like
he watched fucking I don't know, like
all the Swayze, Dolph Lundgren kind of like when did Point Break come
Break
out?
was the 90s.
Was it? I love Point Break. Can we do a Point Break review episode?
Yeah, the new one, right?
No. We'll do both actually, because I have a lot to say about the new one.
Never seen it.
I will make you watch it.
I knew it would be shit.
You got much? I want to move on from Bad Boys 1 because it's no. Okay.
I wanted to say that this is the film that essentially restarted the economy of Miami. Right?
The fake Miami sign.
The fake, right?
It's like a Hollywood sign that says Miami. It doesn't exist.
No, there's no
it's
sign.
It's just Michael Bay wanted it. It's an easy way to set up where they are.
Miami.
Yeah.
Let's just go for it. Oh yeah, did you know that because of the running joke where they have to swap names and stuff?
Yeah.
That actually went on to start the TV show Wife Swap.
Nah.
No, it didn't. I made that up.
Fuck you, man.
It's kind of like that.
I like these films.
The first one is all right because it's so 90s.
It's so nice.
It's
the
so
outfits
90s.
especially.
Yeah.
And there's like.
Can I just say about the female character? Can we talk about her just a little bit before we move on? How badly she's like written.
How poorly written she is. Yeah.
How fucking terrible she is.
And how like
character.
What's the opposite to feminist? Like misogynistic, I guess it is. Yeah, like
because
she's just whiny, annoying. She makes really dumb decisions.
I mean, how many times does she threaten to walk away from a fucking crime investigation? Right?
Yeah.
She's just like, well, I ain't gonna be your witness anymore. But you've already admitted to the fact that you know a shit ton about it. Like, surely it doesn't work that way. Surely witnesses can't like rock up at the police station and be like, I'd like a bunch of money, or I'm not going to be a witness to this crime.
And stuff where they go out to find the bad guys and she follows them and
then she literally says the line, "You call this protective custody?"
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and like she left the safe place to follow them to the bad guys.
She doesn't make any sense.
And it's piss poorly right. Like, it's an action movie.
And she wears the shortest of skirts.
Yeah, she does. And she's always like
short skirts, high heels. Yeah, fucking running around.
Or like lounging on the bed in like a satin dressing gown or something. Like
she has a little baby dogs and they shit all over Will Smith's place.
It's quite funny.
That is quite funny.
I like Martin Lawrence being like, I'm Mac Lowry.
Yeah, that is funny.
Like that's a funny.
I find that
I'm Mac Lowry.
Yeah. All right, let's move. We can move on to 2.
Bad Boys 2. You got to agree, a huge step up. It's a much better film. You don't agree? What the fuck?
No.
Nathan? You don't think it's better?
No.
I think it's funnier. I think the action scenes are better. I think the writing's better.
I don't know if maybe I'm just being like lighter on the 90s film because of how caricature of 90s action films it almost is. But I can almost forgive that for the time. But Bad Boys 2 is like, what, 2000s?
2006.
Yeah. See, it's so Michael Bayian.
Yeah, it is.
I just don't know. I just don't know if I can like forgive it for that fact of.
I think it works,
is, like...
man. It's an action movie, right? And I think the action sequences in it are sick. Like they're over the top, they're ridiculous, but they work, right? They're edited well. They cut together. You can follow them. The stunts are fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Like the chase.
It's fun. It's fun. Don't get me wrong. Like all these points you're saying, they're fun points. They are, But I don't think it improves in any way in terms of like his character writing and stuff like that.
No, for sure. But he didn't write it, did he?
I don't know. Did he write it?
No, I don't think so. He just directed them.
Whatever fucking chump he got in.
Did you really love the bit where right near the beginning, Will Smith's just rolling on his tummy, shooting KKK members?
Yeah.
He just does like a barrel roll, just shooting blindly.
Why is Michael Shannon in this film? What?
As like such a random character.
Yeah.
Also, so I've seen this film loads. I noticed Michael Bay's cameo for the first time today. Did you notice it? You know when they steal the car?
Yeah.
And there's like Dan Marino. She's definitely not this one. I'm gonna fuck this one up.
Yeah.
But the car Martin Lawrence stops before is a shitty little car.
Okay.
It's Michael Bay driving it.
Right, nice.
And he says something like "fuck off, you freak," or like "get lost, weirdo."
Yeah.
Classic Michael Bay.
Classic.
He wasn't even in character.
No. Hates minorities and women.
Will Smith rocks 2 diamond earrings in this film.
Just goes for it, doesn't he?
And he looks good.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it, man. I wish I had that style.
2.
2.
You're wearing 2 earrings right now.
Yeah, but they're
you?
not diamonds.
Well, no, they're not going to be. Because you fucking didn't.
You're looking at me like you're in love with me right now, man. Like...
Well, yeah, because you're not wearing a shirt.
I'm not. It's so hot in here. I apologise.
Will Smith can rock that because he wrote Summertime with DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Didn't he just?
He rules the world, mate. I'd like to point out the tone that's set right at the beginning of the film. It's the scene where the head drug cartel boss or whatever is like, the dealer's going down and he's on the phone making sure it's going all good.
Oh, and someone dies in the...
And his 2 bimbo girlfriends are in the bed. And she goes, do you want to play with his gun? And they play with his gun like children. And then it goes off. And then on the phone to whoever he's talking about, he just goes, fucking bitches.
Yeah.
And that's just, I like
that
to
sets
think...
the tone for women.
That sets how women should be treated in this film.
I was going to say as well. So one of the main characters is Martin Lawrence's sister, who is a DEA undercover agent.
Yeah.
But again, I think she's piss poorly written. She makes very dumb decisions. And so at first, she's meant to be this confident, sort of badass DEA agent.
Especially with the reveal, because it's just like...
she just goes off to work. And then you find out she's
like, she's an actual agent. She says she's like an analyst behind a desk. And then she's like, turns out, oh my God, she's just like the bad boys. She's going into the field. Only she's way more professional because she doesn't wear 2 fucking diamond earrings.
She wears a white suit.
But
then, as the movie goes on, she makes more and more dumb, stupid woman decisions and becomes a damsel in...
I want that sound bited.
Stupid women.
Dumb, stupid woman decisions.
But she
Hey Mike, what do you think about like fucking prominent females in history? Dumb, stupid woman decisions.
Hey, what do you think about suffragettes? Dumb, stupid woman decisions. But, you know, she goes from quite a badass character to a damsel in distress by the end, and she has to be rescued by the men.
And like, although like they're interrupting her work and stuff, she still wants to date Will Smith's character and stuff.
It's just a bit shit, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's very
like, no matter what.
It's very action movie.
Yeah,
like tropey of the women. Yeah, it's shot time again, isn't it?
Yeah. Hey.
Why does Will Smith have machine guns in the back of his car?
Yeah,
in both movies.
What? Like, do the Force know? Are they
legal?
These guys are fucking awful cops, and I wouldn't be surprised if they're on the take, because the fucking houses they live in. Like,
did you notice how Martin Lawrence's house changes?
Hugely. Yeah,
from
like as if like in the first film they went, "Hey, Martin Lawrence's character, not Mike Lowry, Martin Lawrence's character. What's his name?
Marcus.
Marcus. They're like, "Hey, Marcus, really good job on finding all that heroin. Guess what? We're gonna give you like $1 million bonus. Go buy like a waterfront house."
And there's a specific line where he talks about his swimming pool that costs $3,900.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure most police don't have that kind of money to throw around.
No, they do not get.
But it's Miami, bro.
It is Miami.
Also, right. So
terrible cops,
but
they smash up a guy's shop.
I like that bit. I think that's funny.
I mean, it's funny, but it's poor police work. It's intimidation.
What about the gunfight in the Haitian's house?
That's fun.
It's good, right?
Yeah, it's fun.
And there's like shots where the camera's like spinning 360 through a house and it goes through keyholes and stuff, and they're all
that is
like,
it's cinematography wise is great.
Yeah,
like it is great.
There's some hokey CG, but there's some quite good CG as well. I think right, full Michael Bay creative shots. So right at the beginning, the helicopter's flying, and then the camera comes off the helicopter and goes down the vent shaft, and then goes to like the scene you were just talking about.
Yeah, this is what I told you. The hokey CG, doesn't it kind of remind you of a Britney Spears music video from the early noughties?
Yes,
like,
yes, totally.
It's the same kind of thing. She's about to break into the song Toxic, and they're using that same fucking like CG.
Yeah, totally, man. I do think they have they're both clearly much more experienced actors. 10 years later, their chemistry on scene. I think so. We just watched the scene where the guy comes to take his daughter out.
Yes, Reggie scene.
Like that is hilarious, man. You like.
I want to say these films comedically are really well written. I
think they're much funnier than anything else Michael Bay's done. Yes. Especially like even the stuff with like where they're in the car chase and then Martin Lawrence like shoots up the inside of the car. Or like they're in a car chase and he's trying to show his badge to people and he's like, show him the gun.
Both actors have impeccable comedic timing.
They do, and together I think they're really good.
Which is it really strengthens it as like a funny action film as well because they they're trying to pull off the action seriousness and it does go down.
That's kind of a note I made, that the action scenes are insane, but I do think the comedy works in them.
Yes,
because of the actors. Compared to say like the Transformers movies, the comedy in those falls flat a lot.
I think so.
Whereas I think Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, their chemistry and they carry these films to make them much funnier. Also, the captain. I think the captain's hilarious.
Which one's the captain?
Like the guy who just swears all the time and like they have to take their shoes off when they go into his house.
Oh shit, the guy from The Matrix.
Yeah, the white guy who's just like, Jesus fuck all the time. And like
they cast him really well.
And he's like 32 cars and a boat. How the fuck did you sink a boat? Like stuff like that. Just because he's is it a bit of a play on the angry black captain? That like their captain's white and he's twice as angry as any stereotypical captain.
Maybe, I don't know. I've only ever seen the angry black captain in like 22 Jump Street remakes. So
yeah, but that's playing on a bunch of movies from 90s, 80s, and 90s. Like.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
I had a point. I can't fucking remember it.
Bad Boys 2. We're talking about.
Bad Boys 2. What are we talking about? Bad Boys 2.
The ecstasy, the bodies. Do you think that's funny?
No, not really.
No, like when they sneak into the mortuary, the rats fucking. Is that funny?
No, that's like real toilet humor.
Yeah, there is a lot of toilet humor in this, but also So one of my downsides of this game is too long.
They're really long films, aren't they?
Yeah,
they're both especially like 2 hours plus.
Two is really long. I think. Like I was watching it and I remember getting to like a point and then going, "Fuck, there's so much of this left."
Yeah.
How cool is the slow motion pan round shot?
Of course.
Shit just got real.
Shit just got real.
And I really like how fucking racist they are to I don't like it, but like I notice
there is like a lot of racism flying around in these films.
From them to the Hispanic cops.
Yeah.
But then I really like so in the first one there's the line like, "Oh, no, serious, we need your help, it could get you killed." And they're like straight on it. Like that's quite decent writing, I think.
It's okay. It's all right.
No, you don't.
I mean, it's kind of like on the same vein in 2 when like Marcus is getting all upset because they took his sister to Cuba, and then like all of a sudden, all of Tactical like slow-mo steps in, and they're like, "We'll help you, bro."
Hey, dude, they got Henry Rollins in.
I know they did.
I thought that was quite cool.
Yeah.
And I really, one of the tiny little things I like is they basically sort of half abduct a KKK member and take loads of photos with him, and they're like, "We're going to send these to all your friends, and then they're all going to hate you."
It's so, that KKK opening is so weirdly on the nose.
Yeah.
That's like Michael Bay, he's gone like, "Guys, will you please come back for Bad Boys 2? I know in Bad Boys 1 there was a lot of like, you know, I slipped a few racist jokes in there and maybe made some people like characters say some things, but all right, how about in the first fucking 10 minutes you gun down a bunch of KKK members? How about that?" It's straight. I mean, I'm not saying that KKK members shouldn't be gunned down, but I mean, everyone should be gunned down. But like I told you the story at the bonfire, right?
You hate people.
I hate people.
You got anything more to add, or should we wrap this Bad Boys talk up?
They're fun. I don't know, maybe because I'm not as young.
I first saw Bad Boys 2 when I was like 14.
Really?
And I thought it was awesome.
Yeah,
like,
of course. Same.
It's funny. There's toilet humor jokes. There's awesome action scenes. But as I got older, I still appreciate some of it. But I can see why you don't love it as much. So. Also, cinema is so much better now. I think
as well, like, you know, if it's part of growing up or if it's just part of being more sort of socially aware in today's society, there's like a lot of homophobic jokes in there. And stuff.
Yeah, that's also, especially in sort of today's society. It's like 10 years ago, we never would have thought about the writing of the female characters.
No.
How bad it is.
We would have been like stupid blue-eyed bitch.
Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly. Whereas.
You're right, mob guy. She is a stupid. Oh, he's dead.
Or the racism or the homophobia.
Yeah.
I guess none of that mattered to us when we were younger.
And now, I don't know, shit like that just kind of jumps out more.
Yeah, and that's the stuff that doesn't age well, right?
No, of course it doesn't.
In today's society, it's much less acceptable.
I compare it to Ace Ventura one with the whole like transphobia joke.
Yeah.
In there, like where
I thought you were going to say Mrs. Doubtfire because we talked about that.
That was like crazy.
That film wouldn't get made the way it was today because it is quite transphobic and homophobic in parts.
Bad Boys it's pretty racist, it's pretty homophobic, it's pretty misogynistic, but in between all those bits,
I love it.
They're great action films. They are great action films,
especially the second one. If you haven't seen either of them, just watch the second one. I'd say
like the main characters are the strongest parts, everything else is pretty weak.
They're really funny though.
I think
Martin Lawrence has,
other than all those kind of offensive topics, all the other jokes are really great. I think they're really well comedy written.
If you do one thing tonight, YouTube Bad Boys 2 Reggie.
The
Reggie scene is hilarious.
It's out of where,
it just comes out of nowhere, doesn't it?
But it is quite a great scene as well because I think in that part of the film they're
not getting on.
They're not getting on, but they come together because he's going to take Martin Lawrence's daughter out,
and they both care about it, and they have a little bro moment. That's really cool.
I like that.
So what we're saying is January 17, 2020, Bad Boys for Life.
Bad Boys for Life.
Do you care about Bad Boys 3?
No.
You don't? I do a little bit. I'm intrigued to see a movie like 15 years later, man.
Yeah, well, let's see. I mean, we had the Michael Bay episode, right? We had it where we talked about like what he's been doing and stuff. I think we both agreed that he hasn't been getting any better.
No, but he's not directing yet.
Is he not?
No, he's not, which gives me more hope.
Okay.
He's not down to direct it. There's two guys, I can't remember their names, but they direct together as a twosome, and they haven't directed anything particularly famous.
Okay. I was going to say, it's not the John Wick guys, is it?
No.
Otherwise,
I'd be like,
I'd just be like, oh, Bad Boys 1 and 2, yeah, great.
Films,
yeah,
best films ever made.
Ghosty 3. I don't know.
Adil El Arbi and Bilal Falah. I don't know either of them, but they're on to direct it.
All right.
So
we'll see how they do.
It's shot time. Oh yeah. Oh, they're going now, baby.
No.
Yeah, they are.
Whoo.
So this week, our questions come from. Hang on, I'm really struggling to get a beer open here.
I'm like looking at you.
Yeah, you can just see me like faff it.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'd never help you there.
First try.
Wow, you got that beer in the first try, like an adult man.
And
you almost missed the glass.
So nearly.
That almost went all over the floor.
Right. This week, our questions come from mutual friend, but more your friend, I guess. Tom. Hello, Tom.
Hi, Tom.
Tom, how are you?
Tom, thanks for getting in touch.
You want to tell us
how I know Tom?
Yeah.
And stuff? Yeah. We went to school together. We were pretty close friends, but since I think sixth form, we actually hadn't talked that much. So it was really, really nice when Tom got in contact a few weeks back. Probably more like a few months back now.
Yeah.
To say that he was listening and that he would do a questionnaire and stuff. So thank you very much for this, Tom.
Yeah, we appreciate it, man. It's good to hear from you as well.
It is, yeah.
It's nice to know you're still around. That sounded dark.
Nice to know you're still around.
Tom, it's nice to know that one of our friends
are with you.
Thank God one of our friends hasn't killed himself.
Because by now we thought you'd be gone. Yeah. Let's just put it all on the table.
Tom's a great guy.
But I mean, but we both agreed when we lost contact with him that was it. He was gone.
Question 1. If you're here drinking with us right now, what would your alcoholic...
What? You said it right.
What would your alcoholic drink of choice be?
You said it right.
Have we changed it? He's word correct. He's corrected it.
What?
He's corrected it, so it makes sense. If you're here drinking with us right now, what would your alcoholic drink of choice be?
I like the way you corrected it. You still can't say it, though. You still can't read it.
And what drink's you most hated? Creative Audi Galahad. We've had that before, haven't we? This is a bit of a throwback to our high school years.
Specific mention to me.
I would continuously offer you both one until you've drank them out of pure annoyance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that me and Tom once helped set up a house party at a friend's. His dad was a bit of a hoarder who lived in a 3-story house, right?
Yeah, I remember.
And,
yeah. Because you told the same story when Isaac did a questionnaire.
Isaac, he was making reference to the fact I was trying to give him that.
Okay. Oh, so
it's all collected.
It's a
prequel.
It's a prequel.
Yeah, it's a prequel story. It's how the Galahad came to be.
Okay. I'm so sorry. Yeah, and now it's when Nave's going to edit some, so watch out, guys.
From now on, I'm editing, and there are going to be so many more sound
There
effects.
are some discrepancies.
There've been some fatalities.
Yeah.
What was the bad drink?
Fatality.
What was the bad drink?
Fatality.
Just tell me the bad drink.
My least favorite drink of all time is a beer I can't remember the name of. Came in a mixed box of beer I ordered, a subscription service that I immediately cancelled on tasting the beer in question. It was a strawberry cheesecake milk stout.
That sounds fucking awful.
Awful.
Stout is awful by itself.
Has craft beer brewing gone too far? Almost certainly. And if I ever remember the name of the beer, I will find out the name of the degenerate piece of shit who brewed it and hunt them down.
All right.
Moving on.
Would you drink a strawberry shortcake anything?
I'd like
Like
a milkshake.
beer?
A milkshake. Not beer.
No. Like, if there was like a dry hopped or a cider, man. The fruity ciders are kind of getting this way.
Mate, the only strawberry shortcake milk thing I would drink is a milkshake.
Would you play with the strawberry shortcake doll?
Yes.
I drink a cider, but I wouldn't drink a stout because the stout is what miners drink, right?
You know what?
When they go down the elevator, like, do you know Billy Elliot's dad, right?
Yeah.
You know when he goes down?
Yeah.
In the mine?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the only thing they have to drink down there is stout.
Sick reference, bro.
Thanks,
Your
bro.
references are off the chain. Everybody knows that.
Yeah. You ever see Billy Elliot?
Yeah, man.
Live
I
in
loved
concert?
it. Yeah. No, I'm going.
No?
Apparently the musical's sick, man.
Is it?
I love it. Anyway. I love musicals, and we never talk about musicals.
I had a dream about musicals last night.
Which one?
I had a dream that I was
I have a dream.
No, I didn't do Joseph. I had a dream I was due to direct a musical that night, and I'd kind of put it off until the night.
Like it was a uni
Like
essay.
I hadn't done any rehearsals or
I'll do it on the night.
yeah, basically.
It is
And
the
then
night.
all the cast turned. It was kind of a stress dream. All the cast turned up
Oh,
and
man,
were like,
I hate stress dreams.
and they were like, so
What's happening?
What's happening? And I was like, fuck.
Okay, question 2. Whether you know us well or not, what is something you think we know nothing about? Ask us to explain one aspect or process of this thing. We will tell you the answer. I don't think anyone understands anything about bracket or properly understands close bracket economics. What are we?
Is this the question? Is it eco or
Is
echo?
it, yeah, that. It's eco. So please explain Keynesian economics to me
Keynesian economics.
and how it's relevant to us while in a depression,
Oh,
economic
Christ.
or otherwise.
Yeah, no.
Keynesian, I assume he means
Cancerous?
cancerous
economics. See, I've been dreading this question because the thing is, everyone knows I know so much about this topic.
You do know a lot about this.
And
About cancerous economics.
I'm a bit of a runaway
It's
when I
like
come to this topic.
Whenever we go to a cocktail party
Yeah.
and someone mentions
Yeah, you introduce me as your wife,
and like-
you go, what does he do?
Yeah.
She do, sorry. And I go, oh, I'm into cancerous
Cancerous
economics.
And then
you
I'm
sigh,
like,
you just
for
sigh.
fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
you just sigh.
Here we go again.
Here we go again. And
Yeah.
I bore the pants off them.
Everyone.
Every fucker. Literally, they take their pants off. And
I go to the bar,
I
get
cuck
shit
you.
faced. Like, what?
What? Cancerous economics.
It's the way that economics gives people cancer.
Is it?
I don't know. You're the expert.
I
here.
am the expert. Yeah.
How? What is it?
It's the tumorous growth inside your non-swelling investments. So what I mean by that is when you invest in something, right?
Right.
Usually you would think investing means you earn money, but the tumorous growth inside is like it's for every money you earn, a little bit of money you de-earn.
For every money.
For every money you
For
earn,
every money you earn, you de-earn
you
some money.
de-earn a little bit more money, and that's the tumorous part of your bank account, okay? Namely, on your statements, it will come out as like Nando's orders.
Yeah.
Like buying crates of beer at Sainsbury's and stuff like that.
Which we do all the time.
Yeah, and this is it. The can's just economics. And basically, the way you combat that is with lasers.
Like
with legit lasers.
legit lasers.
Yeah.
Like blazers and tasers and all kind of lasers.
So what they're trying to work on right now is like X-Wings to fight banks.
Oh, mate. All right, quick sidebar.
Yeah.
If you were a pilot in the Star Wars universe, which
Porkings.
spacecraft would you pilot?
Millennium Falcon, because I'm fucking Han Solo. No, I wouldn't.
That's cliche, man.
What's the dumpster spacecraft? What's like the equivalent
Like
of
the
the
bin
garbage man? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that scene when they're on fucking like Hoth and the guy's like emptying the bins? That's me.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
me being like, I'll be back in a fortnight.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be back in a fortnight. By the way, don't put your non-recyclables in with your recyclables.
Save the planet, bro.
Save Hoth, mate. It's melting.
But seriously, do save the planet.
Please do.
Question 3. What's your favourite movie? We'll review it even if we haven't seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Velvet is what I would say if I wanted to sound cool and artsy, but it might genuinely be Paddington 2.
I've talked about Paddington 2 before.
Padding Poo 2? Pad 2 Poo is... what did you just say?
I'm not going to lie, I've had a drink.
Yeah. So
I've had a drink.
he says, review either...
We have to do a shot.
Really?
Yeah.
God damn. So he says, review either, neither, or both. I don't care.
Yeah.
Let me jump in here.
Yeah, do it. Please do. Save them for myself.
I've seen Paddington 1,
Yeah.
and I'm going to watch Paddington 2.
Yeah.
And we've talked about doing an episode on them.
Yeah.
Because at one point, possibly not anymore, but they both had 100% on
Yeah,
Rotten
they were
Tomatoes.
like the craziest Rotten Tomatoes films.
And we were going to do an episode on that.
Yeah.
So let's not review
Okay.
Paddington 2, because we're going to do...
Yeah, no, it's fair, it's fair, it's fair, it's fair.
So Blue Velvet.
Blue Velvet, that's the...
Christian Slater's in it. Maybe.
I don't know if that's true.
No, I'm thinking of True Romance.
Yeah, no, wasn't Blue Velvet the film that came out after Twin Peaks?
Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks. Wasn't that Blue Velvet, right? It's by Lynch.
David Lynch.
David Lynch.
I met him, funny enough.
Did you?
Yeah.
What's he like? Weird?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Like, really, really cool, but
Yeah?
yeah, like super artsy and weird.
You smoke weed?
Yeah, he did smoke
Oh,
weed.
don't say that. You can't say that. He won't like you anymore. You tell his secrets.
No, so there's a film festival in Poland called Cameramage.
Oh, yeah.
It's a cinematography festival. So
Didn't you go to that like 5 years ago?
Yeah, when I was at uni. And he was there. And I went to...
You went up to him and you were like, hey, Lynch.
No. I actually,
Alright.
in all honesty, here's a bit of an admission. I didn't know who he was when I went to see him.
Wow.
But went and saw a talk by him and was kind of blown away. And like sitting in the audience going like, this dude's weird, but I like it. Like, he's got some cool ideas.
Yeah.
And sound dude. Here's like my claim to fame. David Lynch at the after party was hammered and sort of was hitting on my girlfriend.
Nice.
Yeah.
You could have been cucked by David Lynch.
And I was okay with that.
Yeah. That's a high five for
High
anyone.
five.
Audio's description. That's a high five.
Blue Velvet. What do you know about it?
Isn't it the film sequel to Twin Peaks?
Oh, I fucking don't know.
Please just all I want to know if it's the film sequel to Twin Peaks. Just tell me yes or no.
No.
Then I don't know anything about it. No, I'm thinking of Mulholland Drive, which isn't the
Yeah,
sequel, but Blue Velvet is, right? It
You're
is.
thinking of Mulholland Drive. What I think we should review right now.
Okay. No, he's having a drink. He's having a little beer. He's thinking. What are we going to review, Mike? What are we going to review? Fuck it. We'll just... Blue Velvet. So, it's about
I haven't seen it.
It's about a lowly fabric shop owner.
And all he has is blue.
But none of it velvet.
None of it's velvet.
Cloth.
And everyone keeps coming in and they're like, I love the blue. I love the blue. But
Can I
is
get
it
in
velvet?
Yeah.
And he's like, no.
And then the king of Sweden walks in and he's like, I would like...
The bluest velvet.
The suit of the bluest velvet you can make me. And he says, yeah, sure, we have blue velvet. Because you're going to deny the king of fucking Sweden
Does Sweden have a king?
Yeah, of course it does.
Is that an obvious thing?
Yes.
How is that an obvious thing?
I'm pretty sure I saw a thing the other day that he's like a commercial airline pilot or something, or one of the
king of Sweden.
One of the Scandinavian countries, basically.
Their
monarch.
They like work and stuff.
No. Basically, they're a secret commercial airline pilot. They were doing it before they were crowned, and they continued to do it afterwards. But they don't announce themselves, and they just fly fucking passenger planes around the world and shit because they love it.
That's cool, man.
That's
what
I
do.
Right?
If I was like minted.
And that's the story of Blue Velvet, and that's why it's good.
Question 4: Who would win in a fight between Louis Theroux and Steve Buscemi? Choose between Mike and Nathan. Who argues for who? I'm arguing Louis Theroux. You're Steve Buscemi.
Right.
Wait, so he's one of your favorite actors, right?
I love Buscemi.
Yeah,
I
do too.
Actors,
I think you love him more than I do.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a huge Louis Theroux fan.
Me too. He's my favorite documentarist.
In a fight, I love this because neither of them are fighters.
No, of course not. No.
Neither of them are fighters.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm Louis Theroux.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say Doc Brown.
I'm
for some
Buscemi.
reason.
I mean, I think I have a little bit more on you because I've played a gangster before.
Are you talking about Gnocchi from Boardwalk?
Gnocchi.
Did I said gnocchi.
Gnocchi.
Gnocchi's the food, isn't it?
Gnocchi's food, yeah.
I love gnocchi. Anyway, yes.
What is gnocchi?
It's kind of like pasta potato dish.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
I don't actually know what it's made of, but it looks like pasta.
I'm pretty sure there's potato in it.
Yeah, I think it's like pasta filled with potato.
Yeah.
Fuck, we are not chefs.
No.
All right, so
you couldn't even make a fucking carbonara.
You know what? Actually, hey, we've been over this, right? Go back to like episode 3. I know how to make a fucking carbonara.
Your mum knows how to make.
My mum doesn't know how to make carbonara. Louis Theroux, I did watch one of his most recent things the other day. It's one about polyamorous relationships.
Yeah.
And stuff. It's a great documentary, of course.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He does look old, man.
Does he?
Yeah, like, I don't know if that's just because I've gone back.
He's been doing it since the 90s.
I was going to say, like, I've gone back and watched a bunch of his 90s
like
documentaries.
Weird Weekends and that.
Yeah. And then, like, I mean, it's 20 years later. He's going to look older, but he's starting to grey.
But at the same time, Buscemi's old, man.
Because that was my next point, was Death with Stalin.
Yeah.
Buscemi's, like, old and fat in that.
Well,
like,
kind of, yeah.
I don't know if that's, like,
no, but I mean,
prosthetics.
he's been like a side character in a lot of films and TV shows since like the 90s.
Yeah.
Since fucking Miller's Crossing.
He's such a cult actor, right?
Yeah,
Where he's only ever played bit parts, apart
until
from
Boardwalk. Yeah.
He only ever played bit parts, but he's like universally loved.
Yeah, everyone loves it
Like-
because he's weird looking, man.
Yeah, but he made it. He made it
And
in
he'll
Hollywood.
bite you, and that's how he wins, man. He's just like fucking gnawing you with the rat teeth, motherfucker.
So yeah, so what? That's a no-brainer, right?
Right, but Buscemi,
Because he just rat bites you.
maybe,
Probably. Question 5. Ask us 5 questions. They can be about anything. We'll answer them. If you steal from Tesco because they have more money than you, is that moral?
Yes.
No?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah, fuck them. Do you know what? Do you know what's real fuckery? If they have those self-checkouts, right?
Oh, here we go.
If they have those fucking
Those
self-checkouts,
sucking self-checkouts.
and, you know, they claim to do it because, like, you know, they can pass the savings on to you. No. They only want you to check your own stuff out because they don't have to hire anyone, and they can they can keep the prices the same and just make more money.
It's
like
the first step into
automation. Yeah. No, that's all it is. Like
But right, that raises the further moral question of like, is it okay to steal?
Yeah.
Question 2. What's heavier, a kilo of feathers or a ton of King Edward's potatoes? Think about it before you answer.
It's probably
the feathers, because it's a quick trick question. Or is it not a trick question and he's trying to like trick us by saying it's
I was going to say it's probably the King Edwards, right?
Because King Edward potatoes.
Because what's the original trick question? What's the difference?
Like a ton of feathers or a ton of lead?
Yeah,
and
they're both a ton.
Because they're both
a ton. And what did he say?
A kilo of feathers or a ton of King... So it's the potatoes.
I would say it's the potatoes.
It's the potatoes.
If that's a trick, I would like you to follow that up on our social media by please point out how dumb we are.
Yeah, please do.
Please do.
I'm pretty convinced we're right there.
Me too, but also at the same time, I don't actually know if a ton or a kilo is heavier.
It's a ton, just so you know.
I don't believe you because we're both hammered right now.
Why are Brian Blessed and Stephen Fry national treasures?
Because they're secretly the same person, but it's Stephen Fry when he shaves his He's Stephen Fry when he's shaved and Brian Blessed when he's not.
Doesn't.
Yeah. It's the same person. And they use different voices. Just like me and you are the same person.
Who do you prefer, Stephen Fry, Brian Blessed?
This is just like Split, where this is one person, but we throw our voice.
Yeah. Everyone's always said that.
Yeah.
This is my podcast.
This is your podcast.
You're not a real person.
I don't. You've been saying like, oh, my friend Nath for years, but everyone knows that's trauma you picked up in a car accident.
Yeah, I'm sat in a mental institute right now.
It was your like twin you ate at birth. And not in the womb. I legit mean you were born and you ate them immediately.
Yeah. Of course I did.
What do you say? My favorite Brian Blessed Stephen Fry.
Yeah, I love Stephen Fry.
Yeah.
Also, bit of a sidebar, but like he's bipolar, right? And he's super open about it.
Yeah.
And he's very successful. You gotta have a lot of respect for that, right?
Yeah.
He's quite mentally ill at times, but he rocks it.
Sure.
He's a fucking baby.
Yeah, do it.
What moral battle are you on the wrong side of history on?
Oh, fuck.
What moral battle are you on the wrong side of history on?
All of it.
Is he asking us... Pure example. This could be a great soundbite.
Pure example. And here comes the fucking...
These are
like,
sound bites.
Like,
is he asking us to basically, like, the Nazis had some great ideas?
Is that
what he's asking us?
He's what he's tricked you into saying.
That kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what moral battle are you on the wrong side of history on?
I mean... All right, I have an example. I haven't... Oh, all right, you go. Now you go. Now you go. All right, fine. I have an example.
No, I want to go.
Okay.
Generally...
We have to do a shot.
Oh, fuck. Let's get moving forward then.
I was about to be Billy Big Boy, man. Now they're going down smooth, but they're not.
They're not at all. This is a difficult question because in hindsight... history is always right.
History is written by the victor, right?
But what I was thinking was Vietnam, right?
Yeah.
Where I would say it was wrong for the Americans to invade Vietnam, but at the time people didn't think that. But now everyone thinks that because it's obvious, right? Am I making any sense there of why that's like a...
I just realised something I really wanted to talk about but didn't was I watched the Ken Burns Vietnam documentary when I was sick. That's the main thing I watched when I was sick.
You didn't even mention it.
Yeah, I completely forgot. I had it written down. I think I just skipped over it.
We'll do it next week.
Yeah, man. Vietnam is a bad example. It was bad from the get-go.
Right, but...
What I will say, if I can point it out...
Yeah.
Like when I was younger, I was like, big into like communism, socialism, because I thought that was like kind of, it's on paper, it's like the righteous thing to do, right?
Yeah, when we're younger,
share with everyone.
Yeah.
You don't need that many resources as long, there's enough for everyone and stuff like that. But a big example of that, or a big kind of tester of that, is the Soviet Union and Russia and stuff.
We did Animal Farm, right?
Yeah.
The idea that in reality communism doesn't work because you always end up with a dictator is basically But so you're saying that you were sort of on the side of communism.
I was like,
like someone explained communism to you, and you went, "That sounds pretty great,
amazing."
And then you looked at the 10 examples through history of where it's not worked.
And like, how Russia killed more people than Nazi Germany.
Yeah,
like,
to go back to Death of Stalin, what we said about the harsh scenes where people are literally getting marched.
Yeah,
because
the secret police are like marching them away.
In that film, like Stalin's got a list, which is a real thing. Yeah, like a literal list of people that basically just get murdered the next day because he fancies it. Like,
exactly.
And that's not communism. Yeah. Like if you explain communism and then tell someone that
story. If human greed weren't a thing,
communism would work.
Communism would work, but it doesn't. That's not me. I want to point out that's not me saying like, oh, because it doesn't work, I'm the exact advocate of the opposite.
Yeah,
you know?
Sure. Yeah.
I'm just saying, for me, that was a thing. I was a big like supporter of that kind of thing because I didn't know much about it growing up.
Yeah.
And now I'm way more kind of like, hey, whoa, what's going on?
Maybe that's not a great idea. Yeah. Okay, cool. So,
but it's still a novel idea, and if it could work, I would love it.
Yeah, me too, man. Question 5. If you could have dinner with 3 dead people, who would they be? To be clear, they are dead. They won't be coming back to life, but they will be sat there as you eat cream of chicken soup for half an hour.
Okay. Whose corpses would you have dinner with?
That's a weird question, man. I'm very drunk. I was going to say Freddie Mercury.
Do it.
Because that's our joint answer, right?
No.
All right. I take back Freddie Mercury.
Why? Because I wouldn't have dinner with his dead body.
Anton Yelchin.
Are you scared that I would get AIDS from Freddie Mercury, even though
I thought what I
been
thought
long
was,
dead?
What I thought was Freddie Mercury would be a middle ground because we both respect Freddie Mercury.
Well, in this,
and then I was going to say something, and you could say something, but no, fuck it. Anton Yelchin's my answer. What's your answer?
Is that a guy from Star Trek?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's part of the 27 Club. He's the guy who got pinned to his house by his car and died.
Brutal, man.
Really brutal. And
that is horrible.
He wasn't in a lot, but I think he was really good in what he was in, and I think he could have gone on to be something really great. I think that's a bit of a tragedy.
I was gonna like try and cheat basically,
right?
And be like, I'd have dinner with like Shakespeare.
Okay. Just bones.
Yeah, just bones. Right?
Yeah.
Just bones in a chair. Like, I don't know, Henry I. Because again, just bones.
Just bones.
On a chair. And bones don't scare me.
Who died super recently?
Yeah, I was going to say. And fucking the Chuckle brother that died recently.
It was Paul, right?
Paul.
Really sad.
Because I just want to stare into his cold, dead eyes.
Way to put a bummer on the end of my night, man.
Well, who would you have the sex with? No, but for real.
Audrey Hepburn.
Moving on.
Question 6. Name a character of fiction. Tell us what scenario you'd like to see them in. We'll tell you how it go.
Mm-hmm.
Hannibal Lecter has fallen through a wormhole and has ended up in Captain Willard's beat as he travels upriver to find and terminate Colonel Kurtz during the height of the Vietnam War.
Yeah, he's talking about Apocalypse Now.
So he did. Thank you, Tom. He did in brackets put Apocalypse Now. I was testing you to see if you knew.
Yeah.
So
Tom, can we just point out how crafty a motherfucker is Tom?
Yeah, super
right.
Crafty. He's tried to stitch stuff
He's tried to get us to admit to being right-wing Nazis,
which we are
several times.
EDL, but
yeah,
we don't broadcast that.
Come on, Tom.
Tom, we're better than that.
In the private chat, please.
Okay, so what we're basically saying is Hannibal Lecter ends up in Apocalypse Now on the boat.
Yeah.
I just like registered what that actually means, and that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Well done, Tom. That's very well played. Okay, so how's it go down? You won't take this?
Well, Martin Sheen would definitely be on barbiturates.
You know what I can't help but think whenever I think of the boat in Apocalypse Now is I think of Hot Shots.
Part 2.
Yeah, where he's on the front of the boat and he just fires off loads of, and he ends up in like a pile of shells.
Yeah.
Anyway, Apocalypse Now.
I really want to just go into how like of a shit show Apocalypse Now was, and yet how much of a historical fucking
and how like revered it is.
Yeah.
Like what's the fucking documentary called?
Hearts of Darkness.
Hearts of Darkness. What's Living in Oblivion? Oh, Living in Oblivion is a fictional film about making films. Total.
Never seen it. That sounds.
We should watch it and review it because I think it's quite interesting. Yeah, Hearts of Darkness, because Apocalypse Now is one of those things where the movie is like well revered, but the
to make it they went through fucking hell.
Yeah, the behind the scenes documentary is like as good if not better than the actual movie. Anyway, so Hannibal Lecter he gets dumped on there.
Like, on that river.
And he's like, so he's like, where am I? And Colonel Kurtz is like, motherfucker.
No, Colonel Kurtz wouldn't be there. They're trying to hunt Colonel Kurtz. They wouldn't be at Colonel Kurtz to the minute. All right, like cut to the scene of, it's a deleted scene where they pull up an American Army camp and the go-go dancers are there and the hurricane's just been. Do you remember that scene? Have you ever seen the 5 fucking hour rendition of Apocalypse Now?
No.
Have you not watched the Redux version where it's 5 hours?
No.
There's like a cut scene where like some like 60s go-go pop star girls are like doing it. I would like to think he just eats them. He would eat them.
So he just like hangs out in the back and waits for them.
Just hangs out at the back of the boat, and every now and then they like stop off at all the scenes they stop off at, and he's just like they like kill some people, and he's like, can I eat that?
Can I eat that?
Would that be is it shot time?
I don't know. Is it? You've got the timer.
It's like 1 minute away.
Oh, okay. Carry on.
He's like, can I eat that? And I guess because
you know what I love? Yeah. Is it like, can I fuck that?
Can I
eat that?
Can I eat that? And I think that the American soldiers would be so like, you know, like, hoorah, yeah.
Hoorah, do it.
Eat that motherfucker. And they're chanting around him as he eats it. Chew, 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 chew. Yeah.
Do a Hannibal Lecter impression.
Can I do a real one?
Do it again. That was better.
Thank you. Oh, yours is really good.
Is mine better?
Yours is like you've actually eaten a woman before.
I've touched a female once.
Have you?
Once.
Once.
It did happen.
Yeah. Was that just before David Lynch touched your girlfriend?
It was.
Yeah.
It was, yes.
You were about to make the fucking... You were about to go in for the kill. And David Lynch...
in for the kill. I don't know why. All right.
Do the shot now.
Do a shot time. Fuck me.
And so he would do that all the way to Colonel Kurtz's. As soon as they reached him, he would probably just eat Martin Sheen and live like a king with Colonel Kurtz, and they'd eat people.
Yeah, he'd kill every single motherfucker on that boat.
Yeah.
Sail the boat to Colonel Kurtz. Be like, I'm on your side. As long as like once a week, you let me eat some Vietnamese woman. And Colonel Kurtz would probably go, yeah, fuck it, you're on, mate.
I thought at the end they ended up in Cambodia, but I'm not even sure.
Very drunk.
I'm hammered drunk.
I think that might be the show. Is that the show?
What show?
Have you got more to say?
I'm hammered drunk.
Wicked. Thanks for listening, guys. We've been the Small Town Drunks.
I
am Mike. I'm Mike.
I'm Nath.
And if you want to get in contact with us, hit us up on Twitter at STDrunks.
Yep. Facebook us, Small Town Drunks.
We're now on Instagram.
Yeah, we
finally hit Instagram up. We're gonna kind of put some like before and afters on Instagram, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
And just some general photos of what we get up to after recording.
Yeah, maybe.
So we're on Instagram with just Small Town Drunks, one word.
Yep. We've got a survey thing now. Is that true?
Yes, it is.
No, you do it.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, please.
So we thought an easier way, because we want you guys to do questionnaires, an easier way we thought of doing that is, so we've set up a Survey Monkey where, so we'll post the link in the description, in the episode description. All you got to do is click the link, it will take you to a web page, and the questionnaires there on the web page. You fill it in, and then you click send, and it sends it. So there's no faffing. It's just much easier for you guys. So please fill in a questionnaire. We'll post it. It'll be a Survey Monkey. It will say please fill in my survey, but it's the questionnaire, and we'd love you guys to do it.
We would love that.
Saves you a lot of faffing. It's much easier for all of us.
Otherwise, if you want to get in contact, it's smalltowndrunks@gmail.com.
Yeah, that's us. If you're listening to us on iTunes, Spotify, whatever, if you could give us like a rating or a review, that helps us sort of show up to other people.
Yeah.
Thanks to Hooch for the artwork.
Yeah.
Thanks to Mr. G for the theme song.
The song, yeah.
You got anything else, bro?
I mean, I like to drink.
I fucking love a drink, man.
All right, there we go.
Thanks for listening, guys. We'll catch you soon.
All right, love you. Bye.